always a pleasure to be here, and particularly a pleasure because on September 13th we have something very special for you. We have something historic for you. We have the first ever All-Irish World Championship fight at the iconic Windsor Park in Belfast. We remember what happened in the first fight, the controversy. Paddy Donovan was running away with the fight. It looked like he was going to win the right to fight Jerome Boots Ennis for the World Welterweight title. The noise, the atmosphere, a moment of madness, and the punch lands after the bell, and Lewis Crocker is awarded victory. An appeal to the IBF, and they judge we must run it back. Jerome Ennis vacates the title and moves to 154 pounds, and all of a sudden the worlds align for Lewis Crocker to fight Paddy Donovan for the IBF World Welterweight title. We speak to the RSFA, we speak to Windsor Park, we speak to the government. Thank you so much for all your support to make this happen. This is one of the most important nights in Irish boxing history. And as this event is called, days like this. And what I mean by that is, this is a day you'll never forget. This will be a where were you moment, September 13th at Windsor Park, when these two fighters challenge for the World Welterweight title. When you look at the history of the division, it's a division littered with some of the biggest names and icons of the sport. Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Wilfredo Benitez. And the winner of this fight will go on to fight some of the biggest names in the sport now. Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Conor Benn, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez. This fight will change their life forever. And on September the 13th, it's just two men battling it out at the centre circle at Windsor Park, and someone will walk away as the IBF World Welterweight Champion. And we're going to welcome those fighters to the tables now. Firstly, to my left, a man, as we said, that produced an incredible performance last time out the SSE Arena. A man under the tutelage of Andy Lee looks set to challenge for that world title, but now, from Limerick, looking to become world champion on September the 13th. Ladies and gentlemen, Paddy and to his right, the man that had the opportunity to live a and fight for the world championship. From Belfast, Northern Ireland. At Windsor Park. Before we go into that night, we need to talk about, firstly, a little bit about what happened. We're going to start with the trainers. Andy Lee, welcome. I remember last time, the confusion, if you like, disappointment, last time out. Obviously now we're here, the stars of the line, your man will fight for the World Championship at Windsor Park. What a moment for Irish boxing.
What a moment for Irish boxing, exactly. And days like these do not come around. Like I says, when we started this journey together in 2019, I could see it then, how far this Paddy Donovan could grow. He was a boy then, he's a man now, and he's grown over the years as a man and as a fighter. And this is just the start. Listen, we're up against a good fighter, Lewis Crocker. It was a good contest the last time. I believe it'll be a lot closer this time. He'll have to come with something else, he'll have to try something different. He's going to have to bring a lot more. But Paddy will be ready. And this is the start, the crowning of a new Irish champion. There's only a handful of them from this Ireland. You can count them on 2 hands in recent years. And he's going to be the next one, but he's got the ability not just to win this world title, but to defend it multiple times and put his name among those superstars who you mentioned in the division.
Last time out, it was an incredible performance. Until that moment of madness, or whatever you want to call it, it was a fairly one-sided fight. You don't expect that this time. You expect Lewis and Billy to adapt and maybe a different kind of fight this time.
Well, they can't do the same thing because you can't prepare the same or do the same thing and expect a different result. It's the definition of insanity. So really expect everything and anything, but if he wants to be ambitious or more adventurous and more aggressive, then he's going to leave holes defensively. And listen, I just believe Paddy's the better man, the better fighter.
We all believe that!
And we're not just talking, as I said this at the first press conference, no one believed me, people laughed. This is a guy who's going to go on and on through the levels of boxing, and will go down as probably one of the best fighters in Irish history. And this is just the start of it for him. And so we wish Lewis all the best. It's a great fight for both of them. It's a childhood dream for both of them. What a chance in his hometown, in his home football stadium.
What, Paddy?
It will be Donovan's night. It will be Donovan's night as a...
Billy, last time not emotion, last time as well, I think by your own admission, you didn't quite get it right last time. Whatever happened, happened. Now the chance to run it back, and more importantly, the chance to become world champion on September 13th.
100%. What both of you are looking forward to, giving myself. I think Andy and Paddy both know that with me. Lewis Crocker in the ring that night. There was an issue, but I mean...
Yeah, there was! He got knocked the fuck out! Get out! He got knocked the fuck out!
He's getting fucked up. After the fight, I think the soul. He wasn't upset at us, he must have been upset at Paddy. He's kind of foul. And if you foul, you've got a rule still in it. Paddy broke the rules on multiple occasions, and it was right, he was qualified.
Hold the clock!
When you talk about obviously you're talking about Yusuf then.
Knock a man out and you still lose! On the elbow! That was the first ever boxing!
Clashes, the elbow. On the elbow!
My eye! The next time it means home!
Obviously, whatever happened last time happened, tactically, fouls, whatever. What have you got to do this time? You have to make it a more aggressive fight. Lewis has to let his hands go more in the fight. Obviously, the noise, the occasion, it's going to be quite incredible.
We know what we've got to do.
Paddy's getting knocked out!
Last time, I think, never knocked a fight in that way. What do you do on September the 13th? And more importantly, when that fight ends, I guess you're going to tell us the winner will have the world welterweight champion.
Back to Crocker's getting knocked the fuck out! Like you did last time! Just like we did it, we'll do it again!
I'm happy to be back in Belfast. He said this to me March 2nd or 3rd. I was going to fight with Crocker in Belfast for the world title. I would snatch that, and I just can't wait to get in there on the 13th of September.
I get knocked the fuck out!
Once again,
And you got millions of eggs for knocking Crocker
They
out!
said to use your head, they said to use your elbow. What do you expect people to do?
Get up, you quitter!
Look, it is what it is. It's in the past. We move forward. I'm ready to...
Beat him again!
the noise. When you look back now, we established that it was after the bell. Do you think Lewis Crocker
The referee was biased!
that at the time, or do you think he used it to his advantage to get the victory? I know it's in the past, but I've got to ask you your opinion on it.
Did I ask you, did you think it died, or did I knock him out after the bell? Get me disrupted. Obviously, yeah, the only was going to get the win and not disrespect.
Get the oxygen mask again! This time, Crocker!
You were getting to, you were hurt. Obviously, he was, you know, had those terrible cuts as well. Do you see yourself winning this fight inside the distance at Windsor Park?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't. The preparation is going top class, and I'm ready to put on a domination.
Easy work! Easy work! Easy work!
The confidence that I have is only after growing. We're just going to keep adding, keep preparing, be ready. And I think
We're going to keep knocking them the fuck out!
Better fashion.
I'll come back to you again shortly, but I will ask you, obviously, this fight, back-to-back fights in Belfast. You had your own share of support there last time, but it was very pro Crocker on that night. This time, 20,000 here, but what would it mean to you to win that World Championship, fulfill a lifelong dream, and take that World Championship back to Limerick?
I know it's not my home city. The fans have been amazing. They've followed me since 2019, so I'll be back there again. It's an amazing opportunity for me. I'm ready, I'm waiting. I want to see the best Lewis Crocker. I want to get the best Paddy Donovan.
You already seen the best and he couldn't do nothing!
That's exactly what I get early this September.
You're getting sent back there, careful!
Last time was awesome. Billy said some stuff didn't work out. You were going to come on the night as well. When we was at Windsor Park today, walking to the semicircle, you still looking around in disbelief, looking around, thinking that this young boy that once started the game from Belfast gets the opportunity to headline at Windsor Park, but more importantly, fight for the world welterweight title in front of your people on September 13th.
How's your eye, Lewis? Lewis, how's your eye, Crocker? I'm on his
I also agree that there should be a rematch. You know, nobody wanted to spend the end like that, including myself. And I know an awful lot better there than the money on. And the next day, they were on GMA saying to get that.
You're a carnivore!
And there was no opponents.
Get the oxygen mask ready!
And everything's worked out. You know, we're spending on it.
Lewis, get your oxygen mask ready! How's your eye, Lewis? How's your eye? Is your eye fucking sore? What is sore, Lewis? How's your eye? I took it back!
Talk about that night. It was like, there's no doubt about that. You know, Paddy asked the question, did he knock you out or did you take a dive on September the 13th? Was there part of you that used it to your advantage? I mean, I don't think it was a bad idea to do so, but he asked the question, did he knock you out?
Nobody gets you. He did not. That's not good. I was sure I was in trouble at that stage, you know what I mean? And Paddy made a mistake.
You're a crime court.
Obviously, you share those rounds with him now. You've got to get the tactics right. You know you're a huge fighter. You know you can be aggressive. We expect
I have a big roll of tissue here waiting for you tonight.
Go more frequently in that fight September 13th.
Paddy's under the tire yet.
Paddy's a great fighter. And he showed the last fight, so we'll have to be at the first match on the 13th of September, and there's no better time and place to do it.
As we said, as you said, performance is the life of the fighter. Is that the kind of state, when you think about it, from a boy from Belfast fighting for the world title in front of 20,000 people, that's the kind of place where you can produce the performance to beat this man and bring the welterweight championship back to Belfast?
Like, in the Stars River Land, you know, imagine you said to me as a kid, you're fighting Windsor Park, first all Irish.
That's all you're going to do is only imagine. It's never be reality.
You know, who was expecting to win? It was 50-50. By general public, but that's not. So, like, to put off a win, it's...
You and Billy next to the tire. Nah, stop fooling yourself. You're never pulling it off.
After a couple of days had settled from that fight, he wanted the rematch with you. I know that you felt that maybe that he didn't want the rematch from you. You believe that he wanted
He's not scared. He got forced into it.
He didn't go out in public.
We're not we fair judges in the IBF.
Closed doors, according to him, but not was out in public. It's only when it got demanded by the IBF Commission that they came out publicly.
He had no choice! He was never he wanted! He was born!
He did. I'm not saying lose. I'm not saying lose. I honestly believe he probably did.
All I'll be no type of man if I did again doing
It's
that.
not public and say it, so that's the point I made.
But there was no other fight to be. It had to be.
You had no choice! It had to be that hard!
Finally, I've got to ask you boys as well, I support it. When we talk about history, we talk about
mandatory. It was mandatory.
This championship before. On September the 13th, does Lewis Crocker become welterweight world champion? Because we're talking about, again, like, this is a massive fight, but beyond that, the opportunity to be in fights for the ages, to bring those kind of names to Windsor Park, to see you fighting unification fights in Las Vegas.
Don't rob us this time!
This is more about this fight, it's just two men, and one of you will walk away with that championship.
Get up, Paddy! Go on, Paddy!
He bring back Belfast, so much at stake, doesn't get any bigger or better.
The same size as your eye now, pretty much!
Well, Paddy, finally from you as well, all the people in Limerick looking to support you, looking for you to be involved in those massive nights, those big unification fights, Las Vegas, Limerick, all the stars of the division as well. Tell everybody what happened September 13th.
Belfast, been on once, we can do it again. We're going to take that belt back to Limerick. We're going to defend it against the best fighters in the world. We're going to move forward.
Let's go, Paddy!
Ladies and gentlemen, September 13th will be something very special. We're on sale at 12 o'clock today. The tickets are flying. More fights to be announced for the undercard. Get ready for something very, very special. Days like this. One last time, ladies and gentlemen, from Limerick, Paddy Donovan.